poised to elevate the city by connecting the central business district to Dongguan Park. The China Resources Land (CRL) Center recently began the above-ground construction of its supertall tower. At 6 p.m. on November 17, nter landmark plot, T1 Tower, project, which was general contracted by First Construction Group, completed the pouring of the basement top slab and successfully jumped out of the plus or minus 0.000 line. That the 450-meter high T1 tower officially entered the upper structure construction stage. Located in the core area of the CBD International Business District in Nancheng District, Dongguan City, Dongguan China Resources Land Center is a super-large commercial complex project, integrating commerce, office, hotel, finance, shopping, health and entertainment, and service departments. It consists of 3 super high-rise towers and a high-rise podium. The Dongguan China Resources Land Center landmark plot, T1 Tower, project, has a ground construction area of 221,047 square meters, and a building height of 450 meters, 3 underground floors, including a tower area with a construction area of 8,106.16 square meters and a podium area, with a construction area of approximately 9,200 square meters. After completion, the project will be the most important landmark building in Dongguan in the future, and will become a new landscape that outlines the Dongguan skyline. The foundation pit of this project is close to the land red line. The north and west sides of the site are subway transfer passages, and the east and south sides are synchronously constructed structures of adjacent sections, making it impossible to form a loop road in the construction area of this project. In view of the large amount of deep foundation pit construction and limited site of this project, the project team relied on the technical advantages and management experience of the group in deep foundation pit construction, insisted on planning first, and determined the construction plan of dividing the podium structure first, and then the tower structure, and alternately pouring the tower podium in blocks, and actively carried out the material entry plan deduction to manage the material yard in a fragmented manner. The construction sequence was optimized to maximize the use of the podium structure as a material yard for pouring. The construction area was rationally divided into the podium area A, B, 1, 2, 3 and tower area. The position of the steel trestle is optimized after the top slab of the podium basement is completed and reaches the design strength. The fire lane at the top slab position is used as a temporary road for switching to ensure the orderly progress of subsequent construction in the tower area. The tower area of this project has 16 super-large cross-section superimposed giant columns distributed on the outer frame. The cross-section size of the superimposed giant columns is 2.8 m * 2.8 m. The steel core columns with a diameter of 1.8 m and a wall thickness of 45 mm are set inside. The concrete grade is C60. This super-large cross-section superimposed giant column is extremely rare in construction, which also brings construction control difficulties such as difficult concrete quality control, a new formwork system, and high construction process requirements. Faced with the characteristics of larger cross-sections of the axles and more irregular floor slabs, the project department decisively carried out detailed construction BIM modeling of the axle nodes, continuously split the construction blocks of the axle structure, determined the construction sequence before and after, optimized the construction plan to the greatest extent, and greatly reduced the construction difficulty and possible safety hazards. In view of the large cross-section of the axle area and the connection with the indoor and outdoor factors, the layered concrete pouring method was adopted, and the layout and position of the water-stop steel plate in the axle area were optimized, which cleverly solved the more difficult water-stop structural measures and effectively ensured the quality of the axle construction.